how do you implement the lessons that what you learn from these types of trainings? This is very, very important. Many of you are in personal development journey. You know that personal development is more important than passive entertainment, where many people are today addicted to the passive entertainment where they do not do this personal development. But this is very, very important. When you are doing this, it is not always about just listening to the training, because you need to understand this. Okay, whatever you listen, okay, you forget. Okay, if you listen this, if you hear to this, you will forget. Whatever you hear, you forget. That's number one. Whatever you actually see, right now you are hearing and seeing, you might remember some points of it. Whatever you listen or hear, you forget. Whatever you see, you remember. But if you really want to know it, whatever that I'm actually sharing here in the form of various different value videos, then you have to do it to know it. If you do it, then you know it. If you don't do it, if you don't implement the lessons that whatever you are learning here, then things are not going to work for you. Because for many of you, as you are actually going in the journey of success, your life will be like this, wherein it is actually going. And for many of you, this is your yesterday's success, right? This is your yesterday's success. But for many, so what's the problem when you are actually here as a you have a two choice. When you are going through this training, the reason why you need these trainings or personal development or the career development or all the areas of life, why you need to improve, because you know that you want it to be well balanced, right? You want to have it all. You want to work, because many people say this, right? Life is short, right? Or life is too long. No, life should not be short or too long. Life should be full. You need to work for your full potential. Don't work for what is the reality right now. Work for your fullest potential possible. So when you are here, the next focus should be not on just being complacent on your yesterday's success. So what many people actually get in here is they go this way, right? That is actually your laziness, right? Or you being complacent, right? So this is very, very important, okay? So that it's very important you do not get yourself into that laziness mode or complacent mode. So wherein you actually focus instead of what? You focus on consistency. The word is consistency, right? So why this is very important is because think about it. Many people, when they reach a certain level of their life, they stop going to trainings. They stop watching the videos. They stop getting themselves more and more value to themselves. But guess what? Because of that, you will actually pay the price for it. Personal development is very, very important over passive entertainment. Because today, if you see, you go and watch a movie. It's very easy. You sit and just watch. You don't need to do anything. You hear, you see, you remember some things. That's it. But in personal development, it is not like that. In personal development, you have to implement what you have learned. Only then your life will change, right? That there is a big difference between you seeing an entertainment and you seeing an education, right? Here, what is very important is consistency. Never get into laziness, never get into complacency. And what is very important, so along the journey, so what we actually have is, there is something like this. This is called as discipline. Right? And I'll tell you, discipline, we all know that it's very hard to get in, right? But that's very important. That's the part of the process. But if you do not take the pain of discipline, then be ready to have what? Slowly it will start. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I wish I had done that. This is actually what? Regrets in life. These regrets keep on becoming bigger and bigger as time passes. When you are in 20, then you will think, I wish I would have done this. It will be very small. You will be thinking, it's okay. Because you will be over passive entertainment. But guess what? Slowly 25, 30, 40, 50. These regrets will become bigger and bigger. Because you are not ready to put in what? Discipline. This is a very important realization that you need to have when you are going through these trainings. And say that, I should not be just hearing it. I should not be just seeing it. But I should do it. Right? Implement it. How many of you got that? Because whenever you are going through this training for the first time, you will get what? Information. What's the word? Information. You are getting an information. But transformation will not happen unless and until you go through it back again. And then it gets integrated. Certain things you will feel like this is for me only. Right? This has happened for me. Right now it's very important for me. Like you take it to your heart and then you want to do it. That it is the integration. And then you implement it. When that implementation happens, transformation happens because of the training. What is transformation? Yesterday's you and today's you is not same. You have grown. You have become bigger. Right? And that is very important. Right? How many of you actually understood that from this lessons, right? So this is very important. So when you are going through this value video trainings throughout this channel, it's very important. Or anywhere, if you are going through the training, you go to webinars, you go to workshops, you go to programs, or you do various different courses. Whatever you do, it's very important that you actually build the discipline to complete that, right? So not get into that regrets and saying that I wish I would have done that. Hope you are able to get the value from this. So if you have liked this video, so please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, and also click on that like button, right? And also share your insights in the comments. I would love to read them. Look forward to see you in the next value video.